All right, we're back for episode 3. Took a couple days longer than I thought it was going to. I had planned to do this on Monday, but with new students and some behind the scene problems, it's now Wednesday, so I'm 2 days later than I thought I was going to do this. But episode 3, we're going to talk about the student tracker. Last episode, we did the email, and we'll talk about student tracker now because both of these are used by other apps, and then we'll go down one by one. So the student tracker is used for me to keep track of all details about students. I can see when they started, what their estimated graduation date is, what their student email is, what certifications they've already earned. I've got it set up to. It's easy. I got the certifications for the class already preloaded. So I could just add a cert, drop it down, whether they do Network Plus, Security Plus. As is Ashley, she's already finished the A Plus. And then the date that they passed it on. You can do withdrawal status. That's used for when I do the withdrawal paperwork. So I can put, whether they're transferring to another class, whether they have a job in the IT field. I can keep all that information in there. This was actually fun to build. The forecaster. It looks at their start date here, and I program it with all of the days off that we're in school, what days we're here, what days we're on holiday, and hit that, and it will tell me that she's going to graduate approximately the 19th of this month, which is actually pretty close because we found out her graduation is going to be the 21st. So the forecaster comes really close to, estimating when they're going to graduate. And then here I can keep any notes that they tell me where they're working at, anything that they've told me. I keep all the notes about students in there. I can export to CSV. So a lot of that information in there, start date, graduation date, stuff like that is going to be used by other apps. So I export it and then import it into the other apps to make it easy. I have the managed calendar, which is where I go and tell it what days we're on holiday so it can better estimate what their graduation is, when they're going to reach 900 hours. Can archive students after they've graduated. I can see any students that have archived and when they graduated, what their status is, whether they transfer to another class, they were exempted because they didn't plan on finding a job after they graduated, or they were placed in a job. Same way with current students. The current students are all listed by the date they started. So these ones at the top here have been in the class the longest. So those are the ones I'm mostly concerned with, and I look at their outcome here. All 3 of these that are still in the class, they're getting ready to graduate January 21st, which is 2 weeks from now, and they're all already placed in the field. They're already working in the IT field. But this is my area where I hold all information, notes, everything that I need to know about a student, and can refer back to. I can go to archive and pull up any students that's graduated and see what notes I wrote about them, see what certifications they earned, when they earned those certifications. But that's my student tracker.